Tiffany Henyard has been in her bag for some time. Like I said, we've done many videos about all the things that's going on in her city and the way she's running the city as the mayor and as the supervisor for the township, where they call her the city girl super mayor. She's been embattled in so many different controversies, but now it's talked about where she's dealing with a married man in the city. And there's a lot of talk going on where this guy is indulging in all kinds of criminal activity. He's on a payroll, receiving a six-figure salary. Man, it's just, it's a lot going on in this town. Y'all remember when she hired the guy Lavelle Redmond, but on Jedediah's channel, they talked about it where you have people commenting on this guy Kamal that she's dating, because she likes to date these alleged thugs. It says, "Help me congratulate Dalton Mayor Super Homewrecker Tiffany Henyard. Today is court for Kamal's divorce. She may get her man all to herself." And then she may get her man all to herself. It gets real goofy and real tricky, right? And then it goes on to say, how you get them is how you lose them. Kamal is there for the lifestyle and money perks for dating the mayor. Once she gets stripped of both and have to get regular jobs or jail, let's see how this relationship goes. Then you hear somebody going to say, that's so sad for his wife and children. It's just this whole thing is just weird. Then you hear she didn't wreck his home. He did that on his own. His wife has been planning her exit from this nightmare for some time now. So it gets real crazy, right? And like I said, when you go to the Jedediah's page, you see a whole bunch of this stuff. Then it says somebody from Chicago Southland Activities and Leaders says Kamal's turn. Dude smells like bad liquor, weed, Newports, looking like the bottom of a nasty ashtray. Is Tiff paying him to serve her semen? Probably sour as bad milk. Like it gets real crazy. So she got this guy Kamal. He's a married guy, but y'all remember when she hired Lavelle Redmond, and he was in trouble. He was in trouble for SA, and did 26 years. And this is what happened when she hired him. Check this out.
Frustration growing in South suburban Dalton after a Fox 32 investigation uncovers a registered child sex offender was recently put on the payroll.
Now some residents are calling for the mayor's resignation.
Dane Placco first broke the story and reports the pressure is building at Village Hall.
We want transparency.
About 20 Dalton residents and a couple trustees protest outside Village Hall today, furious after a Fox 32 investigation found this registered child sex offender on the public payroll.
Yeah, he was an SA offender, and the people of Dalton was very upset. But this was confirmed by the former chief of staff of Dalton. When she took on a job, she found out about this guy, and this is what she had to say to Dalton residents right here.
First and foremost, the person that was arrested for the background of sexual offense. She told me that she didn't know. Keep in mind, I'm PR and I'm the chief of staff. I need to know the truth, because how can I help you if you don't tell me, of all people, the truth? She told me, she said, I didn't know he had a background. She said, I didn't know. I can't believe he did this to me. I didn't know he had a background. Back to the person. I saw it come up in the comment section on YouTube. So the next day I pulled him and I pulled Tiffany in the office. I said, y'all got 48 hours before this place is swarmed with media. I need to know what happened. She said, I didn't know. He looked at her kind of funny, but he didn't open his mouth. Later, I found out not only she knew, she was his friend.
So she hired Lavelle, but once the cat was out of the bag, she had to get rid of him. She couldn't keep him on because of the charges that that he did time for and the thing. So she was coming under a lot of scrutiny from the situation with Lavelle Redmond. So she got rid of Lavelle Redmond, and then comes Kamal. And Kamal, the problem with Kamal is married. And there was a lot of whispers and stuff going on around the town about her dealing with this married man. And, you know, I guess he's into real estate, a lot of nefarious activities in the streets. And she brought him on and even gave him a job. But we did some digging and we found this information out on Adulton's trustees channel of November 2022, where they were talking about this. Check this out, because listen, we had to get some proof, so it gets real goofy. But look at this.
I really wish we didn't have to make these videos, but when listening to board meetings and the mayor says something so ridiculous, it's almost impossible not to respond. It's the audacity for us. She is a walking, talking contradiction to herself. We have already proven she spends taxpayer dollars on whatever she wants. But now we will open up the next chapter in the book of Henyard. This is the clip that caught our attention.
The branch power, this is what they do. They nickel and dime try to muscle the mayor into doing things for their friends and their cronies. I would never do that. So,
oh sure, Tiffany would never do that. All right, residents, as we have already shown you, your tax dollars support Tiffany's extra fun lifestyle. But now we are ready to show you what else your tax dollars pay for. Actually, we should say who they pay for. We hear this question get asked a lot. Why are people still loyal to her? Well, she not only signs their paycheck, but she is the only reason they are getting that paycheck. She creates job security to all the criminals she employs. Past, present, and future criminals, that is. Hope you are ready to be amazed. We really don't like being mean, so please understand we are just stating the facts when we point out illegal activity or gross misuse of taxpayer dollars. If someone proudly associates themselves with Tiffany, they can't be surprised when their wrongdoing gets revealed too. Let's dive in. First on the chopping block is Kamal Woods, Tiffany's married boyfriend, and doesn't look to be getting a divorce anytime soon since he and his wife just refinanced their mortgage on their South Holland home in March 2023.
I'm a single parent of Justice right here, and thank God for Kamal. Kamal has came into our life. He has been nothing but a loving father to my child, Justice, so I love him for that. And Kamal, thank you for all the support that you have given me. So I just want.
It's really none of our business, but a public figure who associates themselves with a married man should be careful what they speak on. Everyone has skeletons in their closet, so while Kamal may be a great father figure to Justice, we hope he cleared up the child support lien he had against him from a previous relationship. Kamal receives a salary of $100,000 a year through the Thornton Township Youth Grant. We are sure this has since increased since the state decided to double the youth grant from $1 million to $2 million, even though Supervisor Henyard failed to do anything productive with the grant besides throw an embarrassing youth summit, which was nothing more than a concert for Tiffany to feel like a celebrity. Kamal is a business owner of a clothing store in Glenwood, Illinois. Of course, this business is not in good standing with the state. Also, one of the brands Kamal sells, possibly owns, just so happens to be one of the sponsors of the Just Ice basketball courts in Dolton. Look familiar? And that brings us to his car wash located in Dolton. It's no shock Kamal managed to get his business license renewed without any issue, unlike dozens of other businesses in town who Henyard has denied renewing licenses for. We bet a FOIA search will show he doesn't pay the $450 fee. It's also odd that we cannot find any business in the state this car wash is registered under. So what perks does this special crony of hers get? Well, we have heard on good authority Kamal doesn't pay a water bill. Since we cannot provide documentation, we will move to the next item. His business doesn't pay property taxes, is actually listed as exempt. Now anyone who owns a home or business in Dolton knows how high property taxes are. The only time a business is exempt is when it's a not-for-profit, which is not the case for this car wash. These are public records for anyone who wants to check for themselves. Hey Kamal, you should really take care of that mechanic's lien on the property. And yet, he still managed to buy another property that wasn't even advertised as being for sale. We bet he knew someone. He purchased the old animal hospital on Lincoln Avenue, Dolton for $80,000 according to the Cook County Assessor's website. He put it up for sale shortly after with a description that we suspect was written by Kamal, but proofread by Tiffany. We won't waste your time. You can pause and read it if you would like. A year later, Kamal sold the property for $200,000, which means he made $120,000 on the sale. Now this is where things start to include other cronies. Kamal sold the property to his car wash neighbor, a liquor store called the Emporium Beverage Depot, owned by TAC Investments. Now, we are not saying the buyers of the property have done anything illegal in any way, but we are saying they did donate $8,000 to Tiffany Henyard's campaign fund just before she announced a new restaurant was going to be breaking ground at the location on Lincoln Avenue. She did this without board approval, of course. She was so excited she even made a video. Shocking, we know. Look, Kamal was even part of the groundbreaking.
Y'all see what the vision is. People can talk about it, but guess what?
It's gonna be big about it.
At the end of the day, you see we putting a restaurant, event space, so we got a banquet, a party, an event. You turning 60, you traveling. Please come, contact Tim and Patrick.
I'ma have my 75th at that
I always
place.
supported them. I love them. I appreciate it. And y'all know the words. Sing it with me. Ain't no stopping us now. We on the move.
So this is what the residents of Dalton has been saying about Tiffany, but it gets even crazier because I did some digging, and I went into the Dalton Daily News and I found out this. Did you know? This is from February 2023 on Valentine's Day. While the world was showcasing their love for their significant others, Queen Tiffany was cuddled up with her married boyfriend Kamal Woods while proudly spending our taxpayers' dollars on an ice rink. She boastfully named after her 3-year daughter, Justice. Kamal is a local business owner in Dalton. He owns a car wash on a boulevard, on one of those boulevards out there. Henyard has been going back and forth like a child during monthly board meetings at trustees for not agreeing with her to sign off on more debt. It says that the village of Dalton is nearly $5 million in debt due to her negligence. This type of irresponsible spending will cost the taxpayers an increase. There's a referendum on the ballot to vote for an increase. Don't, however. So they basically been going after, been talking about this for some time. They basically saying that she's out frolicking with this man, this married man. She's neglecting things that's going on in the city. She's an elected official, and she's in battle and engaging in a situation with a man that has a wife that's in divorce. She gave this man a 6-figure job. I mean, this thing is crazy. Like, it's crazy. It's not even. It's not even in hiding. They're not even hiding. Listen. She had Lavelle Redmond. She got this guy Kamal Woods. I mean, what else do she got that we don't know about? She got Andrew Holmes. She got the guy that just got indicted. It's man, this saga is crazy. Like, it's to the point where you just scratch your head and you like, man, I can't even believe this. This can't be true. This can't be true. So this guy, they saying owes a bunch of child support, but how does he has a? I don't even know. I don't even know. At this point, I'm going to cut this video short here, man. As more come out, I'm going to report more. If you made it this far, hit that like button. Leave your comments in the comment section. Subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.